I lack information pertinent to this task. Consider hiring a pawn better apprised of such matters.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. You discovered this in the gracious Hand's vaults, you say? Remarkable. I imagine 'twould indeed be sufficient to entice the learned magistrate to leave his cell. Is there aught else you would speak of, your Majesty? Aught shall change once we have attended the coronation. If your Majesty has any unfinished business to attend to, 'tis best you do so afore we depart. Very well. Pray, is there aught else you would speak of, your Majesty? Have you reconsidered the matter of investigating the false sovereign? Should you infiltrate one of the palace's masquerades, I am confident that you will leave with some inkling as to the man's origins. As the true sovereign, I've no doubt this is a matter best left in your hands. What say you, your Majesty? Might I ask this of you? My thanks. Some of the sentries posted at the masquerades are under my command. I shall have them ease security. So pray, slip into the venue through whatever opening presents itself. Once your infiltration is successful, you will need only don a mask and act the part of an invitee. Few will think to be wary if they believe you a fellow masquerader. Here, this should suffice to help you blend in. Take care, your Majesty. Ah, there is one other thing. Masquerades being as they are, you will require suitable raiment. Much is made of appearances at such gatherings, and 'twould be wisest to dress the part when joining the other revelers.
This might be worth a...
Mayhap you'll learn aught of this scoundrel who would claim your title if you attend a palace masquerade. Onward to Vernworth Castle. I'm afraid I cannot escort you beyond the castle entrance, Master. We will have to part ways till you emerge.
We're in your hands, sir.
Good, we're here.
We're not allowed to talk during missions, sir.
You're far from your station, are you not?
I was bored out my skull, Gardener.
Twould seem I drank such drink that I am drunk.
Another fancy party hosted by the
So, tell me more of this.
I think he's feeling
Our first sovereign in decades.
It turned from the highway.
There's been more restrictions on goods.
Was carrying some hold at the time.
Our kingdom will be aught but assured.
I only pray my watch finishes without it. So tight. I'd kip just about anywhere.
Oh, I hardly know what to do with myself.
Not trained for this.
Not compared to a real
I ought to find someone to buy me a drink.
Such cheap drink. It is not at all.
I soon swear I've not drank once. I only pray my watch finishes without it. Dust. Oh, goodness me.
Well now, you're...
What is it? Has something happened?
We have it on good authority that a suspicious individual passed through here.
We need to scour the area. Well, scour will be right.
In here.
Open up!
Open this door right now.
You're dressed rather austerely for a patron.
My humblest apologies, Lady Wilhelmina. We've had reports of an unseemly character in the vicinity, you see, and...
Preposterous. I was out front till but a moment ago, and I did not see so much as a shadow.
Be that as it may.
You are excused. Leave this place, ere you invite our noble host's wrath upon yourself. I will summon you if aught is amiss.
Pray forgive the intrusion.
And what business have you here? In the nobles' playground? Hmm? You've the face of someone in search of a juicy morsel. Would you be looking for this, perchance?
Come on, then. Keep pouring. Do you take me for some green lad who can't handle his cups? I'm your damned king, and a king deserves royal treatment.
Of course, Your Majesty.
Tell us, Your Majesty, would you prefer more drink, or shall we find some other way to amuse ourselves?
Aye, aye. Let's change things up.
I believe I cautioned you to keep your drunken revelry in check. Lest you forget, these celebrations of your valor are but a pretense for more serious matters.
I know. I do. It's just I get the poison in me and things happen is all.
You need only serve as our false king until Sven becomes consul. Till then, however, you would do well to remember that your role demands a certain degree of dignity. I trust you understand your position, Your Majesty.
Nay, I mean I. As you say, I'll go and sober up.
why not remove yours as well? This is not the masquerade hall, and we now find ourselves quite alone. What say we dispense with such pretenses and speak openly with one another, Lord Phaesus?
That will do. If you're discovered, yours won't be the only head that rolls. What is your purpose here, I wonder? If you came to learn of the Sovereign, then 'tis as you had seen. The man is naught but a ale-swilling pretender propped up by the Queen Regent. Of course, that begs the question. If he's a mere mummer, then where might our true Arisen be? You'd best go. I'll do what I can to help you make your escape. Come see me in my bordlery, whene'er you're so inclined. I'll instruct my attendants to send you straight to me.
I am the cream of the crop.
Something smells divine.
Come see me in my bordlery, whene'er you're so inclined. I'll instruct my attendants to send you straight to...
My luck's run out.
I'm done for, aren't I?
Let me think on this.
Come see me in my bordlery, whene'er you're so inclined. I'll instruct my attendants to send you straight to me.
Easy there, friend.
Won't someone do aught about this? You'll get what's coming to you.
Fair winds coming. I could use a little excitement.
Now this is a conundrum.
Come see me in my bordlery, whene'er you're so... I'll instruct my attendants to send you straight...
Place to soothe the spirit.
To each their own. The world's better for it.
Wonder how everyone else makes it.
Crowns and politics are no concern. I could use a bit of excitement in life. Best head to market before it slips my mind.
All I need by hand.
Keep quiet about it.
Nice place this. I'm in no hurry to leave. All this come
Where to now?
I'm just grateful I get to lead a quiet
All I
life.
need by help.
Oh,
Sure
so
where
lovely.
I'd be. Keep my arms strong and my mind sharp.
Hope that vagrant doesn't show his face here again.
Not sure what to do about that.
the last time I had a proper meal.
I wasn't worried for a moment. Wherever you go, we pawns will always find you, Arisen.
Do take care not to stray so far next time. Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
I say we collect as much as we can carry. Here, if you please.
Good evening, sir. I trust you've... fared all right on the roads, despite much obliged. Eludes me, but good evening, sir. I trust you. You fared all right on the roads, just you know where to find.
Welcome.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a Well, well. He is merely Disa's puppet then. 'Tis likely that he knows naught of her schemes. Even were he to be removed, I suspect some other would simply be made to take his place. But if there's aught that compels my attention, 'tis this other man you mention. Phasus, was it? He seems a man of import, and yet I have never heard of him. Pray, allow me to investigate this matter further. You've done well, Your Majesty. Thank you.
So the false sovereign, Queen Regent Disa, and this Phasus fellow are all working together? It's quite a sordid trio.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's So the acting chief of Melve was blamed. I suspect this is some ploy of the Queen Regent and her ilk, to lay claim to the village territory. However, I've heard no report of her capture as of yet. It may well be that she is safe. Perchance, she has fled somewhere outside of Disa's reach. Is there aught else you would speak of, Your Majesty? Do not forget that we work to serve the...
Methinks I have an idea of where Sir Ulrika might have gone, Master. Pray, allow me to show you the way.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
Are you in the market for something in particular? Can I? Do come again.
It's this way.
Twas a fascinating tale those soldiers outside the palace were discussing.
Regarding the Queen Regent and an important personage, you mean?
Ah.
I'm not taking any passengers just now, sir. Time to be heading home. Time to hit the sack. Almost time to set out.
Ox carts make for relatively safer travel.
They can be most convenient, though they travel only during the day.
This ox cart's bound for Mel. I'll need to see some coin before I let you...
Needs reinforcing.
My peace of mind depends upon your kindness, friend. Pray inform me if you find Ulrika. I can only hope she remains safe, and that the Queen Regent's...
'Tis good to be reunited. We have reached our destination.
There are one or two places of interest nearby. I could tell you more about them, if you like, Master. While in another world, I happened upon a treasure chest rather close by here. Perhaps I can show you the way.
Arisen, are you all right?
Feast your eyes on this!
Avoid flame at any cost. You have been doused in oil. Harpies, Master! We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness. Most sensible, Master. You'll be able to move much more freely with a lighter pack.
We're running low on everything, from provisions to crafting materials for weapons and armor. We've had a hard time procuring goods, what with all the monsters lurking on the roads of late. I sent Marcus to gather what we need, but I've just taken stock and I fear the list I gave him was incomplete. What say you? Could I trouble you to run an errand for me? You'll be paid, of course. Glad to hear it. Here, take this list of additional supplies to Marcus. He ought to be somewhere north of here. Hand him the note and he'll take care of the rest.
I've got wares of every ilk. Hope to see you again ere long.
No purchases to be made today, I see. I just hope the shopkeep understands.
I've beds to spare if you're looking for lodgings. And if you'd like to change your vocation, do come again.
A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
My shift's done. I'm off to the
I'd
tavern.
not linger here.
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing when to use curatives is my specialty.
Keep that shield up.
Yes, sir.
Want a blade in your ribs? Parry.
Aye, sir.
I'll go and open the chest.
Aye. I'm about to commence the troops' training regime. 'Tis a task that demands focus. So if 'tisn't an urgent matter, it can wait till after we're done here.
Beg pardon, sir, but I'm on duty at present.
They've a ways to go yet.
We have found a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say. I'll encounter the same spell that will overwhelm our foe with our combined magics.
We trounced our foe well and true.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
That's everything assembled. A job well done if I do say so myself. Oi! Did you need something? This is from Sir Geoffrey, is it? Let's have a look then. Why? He wants these as well, does he? I thought I was finished. Why should I have to do all this on my own? I've got plenty to carry as 'tis. Say, your arms look free. You can handle that list in my stead. And make haste. I would depart for the encampment even a moment sooner. Well, go on. You know what to do.
We know what we're looking for, but not where it is. I suppose there's naught for it but to start searching. The items on this list can be crafted by combining certain materials, and I happen to know where they can be found. I've a rough idea of where our destination lies. Shall I show you there, Master?
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Cyclops!
Our ice attacks are wasted. Could you come over here?
This party is fit for adventure. Our strengths complement each other well.
Capable comrades are a boon indeed.
'Tis as you say. I shall lead us to our destination, so do try not to rush ahead.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
The items on this list can be crafted by combining certain materials, and I happen to know where they can be found. I can guide you to the vicinity of our destination, Master.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
I suppose there can be no harm in bringing this along.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner.
The items on this list can be crafted by combining certain materials, and I happen to know where they can be found. I have a rough idea of where our destination lies. Shall I show you there, Master?
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
Let me get that.
It's clear you're not interested in arriving at our destination, so I'll hold off on guiding us there for now.
You're welcome to take whatever you like from my pack, Master. I'd gladly see you put what I find to good use.
Here, if you please. Do try to keep me in your sights, Master. I shan't lead you astray.
Tis in caverns such as these that monsters...
Prepare to engage!
Was most effective!
Tis overly narrow here, and ill-suited to combat.
Let us proceed with caution. Eyes peeled, ears pricked.
You ought not to go charging off alone.
Don't be such a one-thought. I know that.
One of us has been drenched.
Apologies. But I can't guide you there without other. Could you come over here?
You're in fine form today, Arisen.
Glad I am to... Be quit of that place. I doubt anything will have escaped our notice, what with all that traipsing about.
Let us make for a safe location where we might regain our strength.
There are one or two places of interest nearby. I could tell you more about them, if you like, Master.
Such a magnificent tapestry of stars.
I suppose...
Really now? What are you doing?
You ought not to be so careless.
Bats arisen.
Let us leave them be. Fell from the beast as it breathed its life.
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
You're well fond of picking things up, aren't you?
We have slimes to contend with.
Ice will be most effective against this foe.
Danger might lurk anywhere. Wear every shadow. And mind the ceiling.
We'll manage, whatever comes. We always do, don't we? In truth, I'm unready to part from this place. Might I not be allowed to explore it further?
A covetous nature is like to invite all manner of misfortunes. A heavy pack not least among them.
Over here, if you...
How goes it? Have you gathered everything on the list yet? Haven't you anything for... Well, you best get to it then.
Here we are.
How goes it? Have you gathered everything on the list yet? Brilliant! I knew I could count on you. Here, take this for your trouble. I'll be heading back to the encampment now. They'll be expecting me.
Don't we have a report to make, Master?
Sir Marcus was well pleased, Master. Shall we report our success to Sir Geoffrey? I take it you've some business with this person. Then pray, follow me.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
Come, I'll lead the way. We have arrived.
I know precisely when a curative is needed, Master. You'll never fall in battle so long as I'm around.
Oi, many thanks for passing on that list to Marcus for me. As I hear it, you even assisted him in gathering the supplies. I hope 'twasn't too much trouble. Anyway, you've been a great help. I hope I can count on your aid again should the need arise.
Our efforts have seen the encampments resupplied, and Sir Geoffrey with one less care. A good deed all round.
Well said.
If you see aught untoward, pray inform me.
Here, if you please.
We're not allowed to talk during missions, sir.
Methinks I have an idea of where Sir Ulrika might have gone, Master. Follow me, Master. I shall guide you to the location.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
We're hardly so destitute as to shun an ox cart's services. What say we ride one to our destination?
This ox cart's back. I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.